Hey everyone, Genome here, coming at you with a viewer appreciation video. That's right, I finally hit 300 subs, actually, one over, amazing.
I have it! And let's slip the dogs of war.
I can only say thank you to everyone who helped it happen. It's been a slow, long grind, but, you know, we're making gradual process. Baby steps, they say, baby steps. In honor and celebration of me hitting the 300 subscriber milestone, I would like to extend some special appreciation to some people who are very interactive with my channel. These viewers tend to comment on just about everything that I do. They almost always come into the live streams, some even sub in there with me. And basically, they're just really super supportive, and they're just, you know, they're great viewers and great guys just in general. So I'm going to go ahead and name a few, and then I'll say what's going on. So first, I want to mention Super Russ 9000. Russ out of North Carolina is just an amazing, positive dude. He is so supportive of the entire comics community. It's harder to find a nicer, better person than him.
Would you please stop that?
What?
Flattering me. Don't you hear yourself? You're fawning all over me.
I mean, seriously, he's just a great guy, and he's basically, anytime I go online, he usually was able to pop in and say hi at least, and just a real positive and supportive fellow. So I mean, I'm sure everyone who subbed to my channel is probably subbed to these guys, but if you're not, just make sure to go over to the channels I mentioned and give them a sub. Next up would be Greyman. Greyman, my good friend from jolly old England.
You worthless piece of Euro trash.
Is a longtime viewer of mine, and he has never flinched away from giving me constructive criticism, which I really do appreciate. I think it's helped in some ways. For instance, he had me reach out to more channels to do some more live stream stuff, which is kind of how things are rolling right now. So, but he comments on just about everything I do, and he tries to pop in on the live streams when he can. He used to live stream with me when we did Graders Notes. Unfortunately, the time difference is pretty drastic, so yeah, he kind of had to abdicate the throne there a little bit. But yeah, just a great guy. Has great random content. I like that. He can go from music to beer tasting to comics. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I didn't mention Russ does a lot of pops, Funko Pop stuff. Figurines, comic stuff. So, and he has great editing skills. Sorry to jump around there.
You're not on my wavelength, are you, son?
And Greyman has some great editing skills as well. He does some pretty cool intros, and just a real interesting guy. So, he also live streams quite a bit, video gaming. So make sure to check that out if you are so inclined. So next up, we have the golden voice of YouTube comics creators, and that is none other than 64-Page Special. He has also been commenting on my channel for quite some time, and he's a funny dude.
It's very becoming.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to collab with him sometime in the future on something, I don't know. But great channel. He specializes in the comic book contest entry.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey.
That's his like minute and a half to 2-minute segments. He's the king of it, and he puts out the most hilarious content there is. Him and Silver Age Dave are really funny guys, and just you don't have to be a fan of comics to really love his commentary. He's just so good. Just a great supportive guy as well, and a very valued member of the community. Next up would be none other than the almighty Metarog. Metarog is what I call the elder statesman. You know, he's not the oldest, but the comic books community ambassador. He is one of the most selfless dudes on YouTube, basically, period, especially in the comics community as far as that's concerned. Like him and Discovery Bay and all that take a lot of time out of their day to, you know, bring content from other creators out there for easy dissection for everybody. So it's a one-stop shop to find out, you know, what contests are going on or who's running what, that sort of thing. He also has the distinction of being one of, if not the best in the comics or YouTube comics community at just obscure stuff.
What the hell is that?
He knows the obscure characters, teams, books. He's such a wealth of knowledge, especially in the older stuff where I'm really weaker, like Silver Age and like in that area. He's really good with that stuff, and he's also one of my co-hosts on Graders Notes, and always a valuable source of input and a fan favorite. So can't say good about him. Like I said, he's always commenting. He's especially thorough on his comments on my video review stuff, so I can really dig that. He gives, once again, unflinching reviews, and I really like that. And well, he was like me, he's a Florida boy too, so what can I say? So thanks, Raj. Keep up the good work. His name again is Metarog. If you are not subscribed, go over and get him as well. Next up is, I'm not sure really about the content. There's not a really ton out there, but Joe47771. He makes sure to comment on basically everything that I do, and it's really appreciated. He has some pretty funny insights, and he also pops in on the live streams quite a bit. So, just hope to see more of them, and I really appreciate you taking the time to, basically watch everything that I put out. I know not everything I put out is the most exciting or whimsical in the world, but it's appreciated. So, and as much variety on my channel as I have that may not interest a lot of people, like I'll go from motovlogs to video games to comic books to movie reviews. You just never know what I'm going to do on the channel. But he's basically will comment on everything, and he's actually watched the video, so it's very much appreciated. So thank you very much, Joe. Rounding up the last two will be none other than the amazing Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne comments more than once, usually, on most of my stuff. He just usually does multiple comments, and he's over on my Instagram, and excuse me, he just chimes in a lot on basically just about every video I do as well.
Okay, well, thank you for that, whatever that was.
So, I mean, just this kind of support is just so great. And he also stops in for long periods of time if I game stream, that sort of thing too. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of humbling to think about, once again, just like with Joe and whatever, and basically everyone on this list, the fact that I don't just specialize in one thing, so that tends to attract viewers, I think, a little better than just rampant variety like I do. So it's really appreciated to have guys like this that comes in and, will just, support everything that I put out there. So it's once again, Mr. Wayne, highly appreciated. I should have done that in my Lucius Fox voice. It's a much appreciated, Mr. Wayne. That was the video game one, not the movie one. And finally, to round out this august group of fellas here is none other than the greatest pinch hitter in the history of the comic books community on YouTube, and that's none other than the Unruly Simeon. Yes, this man is a veritable font of knowledge when it comes to comic books. Has some good hauls, has some good finds and pickups. He is one of the most generous guys there is when it comes to AOKs. He will send, random acts of kindness all over the comic books community. He sent me two, and it's just, unbidden. I really didn't even know of him, Adam, when he sent me the first one, and so it was just such a kind act, and he's, like I said, he's very knowledgeable on comics too, man. He knows his stuff, and he is also a guest host, multiple-time guest host on Graders Notes, and a very popular one at that, by the way. He's a traveling man, so he doesn't get put out as much content as a lot of other people do.
While I find your lifestyle both repugnant and disgusting.
So, but we do appreciate the content he does put out, and the support that he gives my videos all the time. He always puts out thoughtful, dissertations a little bit of my videos. It means he watches them, and he's just an all-around great dude, and what more can I say but thank you. And at that, let me just read through the guys again. Super Russ 9000, The Gray Man, 64-page special, Metarog, Joe 47771, Thomas Wayne, and the Unruly Simeon. So make sure, if for some reason you are subbed to my channel and not subbed to them, go drop them a sub and tell them Genome sent you.
No, there is another.
Hey, quick addendum. I forgot to mention this in the main video, so I'm going to have to edit and insert this in anywhere. Our YouTube pro that I am, I just do this off the cuff. I don't actually script this, so maybe I should think about that in the future. But anyway, for those I mentioned earlier, Super Russ, Grayman, 64, Metarog, Joe, 47 ad nauseum, Thomas Wayne, and Mr. Simeon himself. Here's what I'm going to do for my viewer appreciation for you guys. if you like, just go ahead and give me a subject that you would like me to do on one. You know the format of my channel. So if there's something you want reviewed that I might be able to do, or something you just want me to talk about, show if I can, whatever, just put it in the comments below, and I will try to put out a video just for you. And I'll label it as such. So yeah, that was the quick message I forgot to put in the main message. So there it is, I guess. Sorry, better late than never, right? So yeah, make sure to get it in there, and I'll see what I can do about making it come to fruition. Thanks. But really, other than specificity there, I just want to say thank you to all my viewers out there who have helped me get to these milestones. They're few and far between, but they're coming. It's a gradual process, right? But it's it's hard to put into words how thankful I am, because there's a world of content you could be viewing out there, and you taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos it just means a lot to me, and it gives me the will to keep on producing stuff. A lot of times you get home, especially after working or whatever, and you're just beat. You don't want to deal with it. The last thing you want to do when you come home from a 10-hour workday is sit there on the computer for 3 hours editing. But sometimes it's just got to be done, and I don't know. It's just, it's viewers like you guys out there and gals who really just, it makes it worth it. So anyway, I'm getting syrupy, sappy, and just altogether probably unpleasant to listen to. So
Besides, you're kind of wearing me out with your incessant babblings in my ear all night. Yada, 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 yada.
once again, thank you to all my viewers for helping me get to 300, and I look forward to seeing everyone at 4 and beyond. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more of the variety content you've come to know and maybe some of you love in the near future. And until next time, this is Genome. Can't wait till he gets to 400 subs. Out.